Hi Scorpio, welcome back to Crystal's Tarot. This is going to be your reading for September 2020. If this reading resonates, please like, share, and subscribe if you have not already done so. I would like to go ahead and get started today with doing a little cleanse of your energy. If you can please go ahead and get comfortable. We're going to start with our singing bowl. While I'm doing this, if you just want to take some deep breaths and center your energy and just try to relax and try to ground yourself. If you have any thoughts that are coming in that you're really not wanting to focus on, just acknowledge the thought and then tell it you'll come back to it later. That way it'll let you rest. So we're going to go ahead and get started and take a deep breath, please. Then just go ahead and continue to breathe as it feels comfortable to you. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. Okay. Just wanted to clean the energy before we got started. If you're new to my channel, I do wait for jumpers from the pack. So if you would like to fast forward, please feel free to do so. This reading is intended to assist you on your path to your highest and greatest good. Never give your power away to a reading or anything else. We've all been blessed with the ability to choose our own path. And we all have our own intuition that directs us to our path for our greatest and highest good. This reading is intended to assist you in that path. If this reading resonates, please like, share, and subscribe if you have not already done so. If you're interested in reaching out to me for a personal reading, or if you want to know the decks used in today's reading, please find the description box below. And we do have a pre-message. In your pre-message, you have the Empress and the Death card. So what this speaks about to me is that there's something that may have passed that you are wanting to resurrect again and bring it back to life. Some people get really worried about the Death card, but this is one of the cards that represent Scorpio. So I'm sure you're familiar with it. This is one of my favorite cards, actually. If you can see, there's a lady and she's laying on the ground. There's all the growth from the ground underneath her, and then there's like the Grim Reaper above her. And if you can see, like the heavenly light, like the pure energy light is coming down, and he's actually using his hand to push it into her, to push life back into her. So it's a beautiful, beautiful message. Sorry, my nails are dirty, guys, too. I've been packing up some crystals, so my hands are a little messy. So hope you don't mind. Sorry about that. But anyways, so it looks like you're trying to bring something back to life, something that you feel inspired by, something that at one time you saw potential in it, but for whatever reason, it just didn't continue to grow. And now you're wanting to revisit that and revive it and breathe new life into it to allow it to birth this time. And this time, instead of coming to a sudden or unexpected death, you would prefer to allow it to nourish and to grow and to bear fruit this time. So let's keep shuffling and we'll see if Spirit has any pre-messages again. Otherwise, we'll go ahead and get started pulling cards. Sorry. Oops. We do. Okay. Sorry, I feel like I need an extra pair of hands. Okay, so this one has 3. Crap. Sorry, guys. Okay. So you have the 4 of Cups, the Chariot, and the 10 of Cups. So there's something that you see in your environment that at one time it was probably the thing that came to early death, that you're wanting to revive it because you see stability in it. You see potential for a real genuine, honest love that's sincere. So you're wanting to bring movement towards it, to bring in that love, that abundant love. And it does look like that's something that does have the ability to grow. And then I just wanted to peek of the other card that was behind there, which is the Knight of Cups. So this looks like somewhere in the near future, because it's hiding, because it wasn't one of the cards that came out with like up front and center, but it still came out in that energy. I wanted to check on it, and that is the Knight of Cups. So this speaks about at some point you will be putting action forward to pursue this endeavor about something that you are that you're loving about, that you see a real connection in, a real potential. And it does look like it's a legitimate potential there. So congratulations and good luck, everyone. We're going to do one more and then we'll start pulling cards if there's no messages. And there's a message. Okay, and this is the Seven of Cups and the Four of Cups. So the Four of Cups you've already had come out. So this is now its second appearance, and anytime that there's a card that displays itself more than once, I always say to really pay attention to those energies, because it's Spirit really wanting you to notice that. There's something to be aware of in that. So the Seven of Cups speaks about having a lot of options, a lot of opportunities. The Four of Cups is feeling confident, feeling secure and comfortable in that one option that you have, feeling like you're stable in it. So it looks like at some point you might have had a whole bunch of opportunities around you, and now you're really starting to hone into that one that really gives you the joy that you're seeking, that it kind of nourishes your soul, it nourishes your soul and feeds your spirit. And you feel like it's somebody that's going to build with you as well, because I don't think that you've had that experience of people building with you. So this time around, it looks like that's what you're looking for, and it seems to be that that's where you're going. Okay, one more. I'm sorry, I got the urge to do it one more time, you guys, because there was a message in here. Okay. So now you have the Five of Cups. Oh. And the King of Cups wanted to make its appearance known right behind that. And the Six of Wands. So what I'm seeing with these three cards right here, I don't know if you could see it very well like that. No. Not really. Okay. So the Five of Cups, it speaks about having something of a love offer, but you're not really satisfied in it. It's not really satisfying to your soul. There's still like a disappointment. Like you don't feel like you received everything that you should have or that you were hoping for or expecting. And then the King of Cups here is the, this is a Scorpio card as well. Not necessarily only Scorpio, any of the water signs. So, and then underneath there, I just noticed it's the Empress again. So you're really wanting to put an action forward of birthing something new because of you had a disappointment in your past. And so now you're having that inspired hope, and you want to have victory in it. So you're going to be pursuing it. Whatever this is that you see bearing the fruit and growing, this is something that you're willing to put action in now. So you might just be like trying to gather your plan of how to do that. How does that look like? Because it looks like you've been unsatisfied, and now you're really focusing on centering with yourself. And there's something that still holds your attention that at some point you had tried to grow it, but it had an early passing, and now you want to revive it because you do, sorry guys, you do see a victory in it. So this sounds like it's going to be a good reading. It looks like we're going to be talking about love today. Okay, so here we go. Page of Pentacles and the Chariot. So you might be wanting to like really make an offer to somebody. Sorry, guys. Wanting to be making an offer to somebody, and you're wanting to put movement behind that offer. But it looks like you're still laying the groundwork for what does that plan look like. So the next message that came out, you have the Five of Wands, which speaks about like fighting. The Star, which is our wishes come true, or like kind of being in the spotlight sometimes. And the Page of Cups. And the Page of Cups is like a communication, a new offer, or new communication about love. So these three, it seems like to me like you're fighting for your wish fulfillment because you know it's going to bring you love, and you're willing to put communication forward to have that. So you're willing to go through the awkwardness, the difficulty, the struggle and strife to get that wish fulfillment, because you know it's exactly what you want, and you want to bring communication forward to this person that you care about. Okay, so we're going to have one more shuffle. Just kidding, guys. There was a message in there, but I lost it, so we'll see what comes out. It was quicker than I was. Here we go again. Okay. And then for the next pre-message, you have the King of Wands and the Justice card. So you might feel like this is only fair, like it's intended by the universe. Like maybe the universe is telling you it's like reviving a passion in you, and you feel like that by bringing forward this communication to somebody, to bring the truth and balance and fairness, it's going to bring the justice, and to set things in balance and to make things fair again. And then Two of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. So what am I you want to provide an opportunity for somebody to build with you, and or you're struggling on how to bring plans together to communicate with this individual, how you want to build with them, and to give them an opportunity to share with you about their interest in building with you as well. Ace of Wands, Six of Pentacles again. So it's something that you're passionate about. I feel like you're seeing a lot of what is it called? Like serendipities, like you're running into consistent things that it's reminding you of this person, and it's even more solidifying that passion that you have to revive the connection, so you guys could build together. And it does seem like this is going to be a person who's going to be fair and honest with you and build. They're going to want to bring balance. They're going to want to have like a family connection with you. And they're going to want to build with you. You're not going to have to do this alone. Whoever this person is that you're thinking about, they think about you too. You guys probably haven't been talking for a while. But you're still in their thoughts. It's not one of those things where it's out of sight, out of mind. In fact, this is more like, even if you guys haven't talked for weeks, months, or years, you guys are both often thinking about each other. Okay, here we got another one. Spirit just has all kinds of pre-messages for you today. Okay, so here we go again. We have the Two of Cups with the Three of Swords with the Justice card. So whoever this person is in your past that you're wanting to go bring this balance to, it was a genuine connection at some point, but for whatever reason, it was taken over by pain and heartbreak. And now there's a desire it seems like both of you guys, to bring in justice, to bring in fairness, to have what was yours, to have what belongs to you. Not that people belong to us, but sometimes when things are meant for us, they're meant for us. No matter what. And you're just trying to build, create a strategy on how you can bring back this connection. And you have the Sun, the Strength, and the Five of Cups. So the Sun's, this is like the happiest that you could be. This is the happiest card in the deck. It also brings in, like the Moon speaks about things that are hidden from us, and the Sun comes out and it puts everything into light. It's more light than even like a light bulb. Like it's natural light, and it's the brightest ever. Like there's so many different things that gets their energy from the Sun. So the Sun is an energy that not only is it reviving, revealing, but it also is it's nurturing. It's if you're wanting to revive something or rebirth it, having like Sun energy of like where it's joy, it's honest, it's fully open and fully revealing. This is the kind of energy you want to bring into something, and you might be doubtful of it. So you need to have the strength to go ahead and do it anyways, and to be brave, to try it anyways, and to be brave. Even though you are probably sitting in an energy where you're not comfortable and you're not confident in yourself. But what this speaks to me is it's telling you, like, even though you're not feeling confident in yourself, there's a lot of passion and there's like genuineness between you and this individual. Hold on, give me just 1 second. I think this person is hoping for you to come. I think it's, you think about it. I think you're in your thoughts about how to make it happen. And because you're not feeling very confident in it about it, probably because the Three of Swords, because how everything was ended with you guys, you feel like you're defeated before you even start. But these cards are telling you, like, if you look at these two cards, these are the ones that are giving your advice. And both of them, they have like the sunflowers in the back. And both of them, they have like that red and yellow. So yellow is like the solar plexus. It's your action. It's like, it's when we had our thought, but now we're going to put action behind it. Red is our passion. It's our inspired action. Yellow is joy. It's joy. It's like putting action behind something. And you can see she's holding the wand, or what is their scepter. And that's like where like you ground your power before you make your movement. And if you see like strength, she's sitting there hugging a lion. So this is like an energy of where this isn't a forceful energy, and it's not one that you can act or play. If you're gonna be in these energies, this is something that is natural. It's because it's authentically there. Lions don't just go hugging or let anybody just hug and lay with them. The person he's allowing in his space, she's open and free, and they trust each other, and they're comfortable, and they know that they have each other's back. And so she's using her inner strength, inner power, inner wisdom to kind of tame the beast inside, to bring in, if you could see the birds in the background, she's trying to bring freedom. She's trying to bring prosperity and abundance. If you can see from both of these cards, they both have a similar background. That sun is actually blinding. And I'm just noticing the candle in my background over here. So maybe, I know we're not supposed to stare at the sun, but I know that there's a such thing as sun gazing. And there's certain times of the day where the sun is not as dangerous for your eyes. So like, not that I'm telling you to go cause eye damage for yourself. I'm just advising that you kind of get in touch with those energies that can do, the energies where you can harness that energy of the sun. Like where you can bring abundant joy and clarity to a situation to bring in the movement, action, and the growth that you're seeking. And I think this person that you're thinking about is seeking it too. And don't be self-doubting. And I just noticed the card behind it is the same card, which I just mixed all these up. It was the same card of the same colors. So, and the Queen of Wands, she's like, she's confident in her ability. So even though I'm sure you've had experiences that cause you to feel doubtful of yourself, know that on the inside, you have the ability to hug lions. You are strong. You are brave. You are fearless. You just have to decide what it is you want and allow your passion and your intuition to guide you. You're meant to be happy in this life. You're meant to be loved. You're not meant to have tower moments after tower moments. And really, me personally, I'm grateful for tower moments. I feel like it's a blessing, actually, because what towers do is they come in and they shake the faulty foundation. Anything that we built that wasn't stable, that was built on lies, that was deceptive in any way, it knocks it out so that we can remove that and make way for the things that are new, the things that want to build with us instead of only taking from us and stealing of us our energy, of our love, and not putting back and not putting in. You're meant to have something that is a group energy. And if you can notice the sun again here, like, so really, sun energy is a beautiful thing. It's very nurturing, but at the same time, if you overdo it, you can get sunburnt too, right? So everything is about having balance. If you're trusting your intuition, though, it's going to guide you. It's going to direct you in the right way that is for you. Okay. Well, we're going to hopefully get into this reading soon because we've had a lot of pre-messages. All right, one more, and we're going to start pulling cards. Thank you. And we have another. Okay. So you have the Ten of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, and dun, 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 Judgments. Just kidding. Judgment is also one of those cards that some people have a concern for, but it's not bad. Judgment is reviving. Usually in this deck, it's where the dead are being risen, and they're going to be judged and called to answer for things. But at the same time, it's where we have that opportunity to repent, to acknowledge our wrongs, to ask for forgiveness, to be upfront, open, and honest, and clear out those negative energies, kind of like a tower, so that we can bring in things that are good for us and healing and healthy for us. Okay, so it looks like you're wanting to go here. You're wanting to have the family where you have a good, safe foundation, where you're in a relationship that's stable and committed, and where you don't really want for, where you don't really want for anything. And again, like, there's like just this sun energy all over your reading where it's like kind of overpowering everything right now. It like really wants to be seen. There's a light, or maybe some knowledge, some insight that really wants to be noticed by you. So only you would know what that is, though. So try to speak with your higher self and get clarification and guidance on that, because you would know your situation better. If you're interested in a personal reading, go ahead and look in the description box below, and you can find out how you can reach out to me for that. But also, you know your intuition. You know your path, and what's intended for you. Even though we all might have confusion, where we're kind of in this hangman energy and we're not sure what to do, we still know what to do because our spirit knows what to do before we came here. I want to clarify this energy a little bit because I feel like this is kind of what's holding up your fruition, I guess. Sorry, guys. Okay, so the Hanged Man and the Fool energy is very, very similar to me, except one's like an optimist and one's like a pessimist. The Fool is like, okay, I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm going to jump anyways because I'm confident in it and I have trust. The Hanged Man, he's more like, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know how it's going to work out, so I'm not going to do anything. I'm trying to get it to focus. And he's actually covering his own eye, if you can see. Sorry. He's covering his own eye there. So there's something he's not wanting to see or he's not ready to see. But either way, the path is ready for him. The path is lit up. He just has to decide when and how to get down and just go about his journey instead of just sitting there not knowing what to do. It's very much the Full energy, but in a pessimistic way. So in order to bring in this judgment here, to know how to resurrect the thing that you're wanting to resurrect, you need to go on the inside. The Hermit speaks about going on the inside because the information we know is there. That's where we go find our facts. That's where we connect with spirit and we're guided. So the best way for you to bring in this balance and judgment, to resurrect what it is that you're hoping to resurrect, is to go in and sit with spirit, and listen to your intuition and follow it in that way. And then that way you'll be able to have this life that you're wanting to build and you're hoping to build. Instead of having shady people in your energy that's trying to always hide something from you or do something behind your back. You don't want that energy. You want this energy where it's friendly, happy, where it's reciprocity. There's balance, there's love, there's home, it's warm and friendly. There's not like people backstabbing and trying to come up with crazy issues and things like that. There's no fighting. Granted, life isn't perfect, but there is a difference between being with an energy that is nurturing to you and an energy that is challenging for you. It's always important that we learn our lessons, but do you want to do it in a loving environment and nurturing environment, or do you want it to be difficult and struggling and strife? I like to learn where it's nice. I want to be warm and comfy. I don't like to be tangled up. So you might be coming out of this energy. You're trying to like cut those cords of like what you've been stuck in. So in your past, you've been stuck thinking this is as good as it gets. It seems to me that thing that you've been trying to resurrect, you've probably thought about it a lot from time to time. And you feel tied up, you feel bound, you feel restricted. And maybe not just by that situation, but other things in your life as well. And you're trying to bring in truth and clarity of like, okay, how do I release these restrictions and be able to grow and have the balance that I want? She's holding a butterfly right there. So she wants growth of something. And if you can see the sun, again, I want you guys to notice this energy. Like, okay, so this one, she's tied up and she's restricted, but she's only there because she chooses to be there. She can leave at any time. So this is what you're trying to bring clarity and truth to. And if you look at her, even though she's stuck in this area, she's still surrounded by a light. She still has an inspired, intuitive spirit about her. There is still a ray of light that is within her waiting to come out. She just has to decide, I'm ready to get out of this energy, bring in my truth, bring in my abundance, and start creating and speak your truth and clarity. Queens are of thoughts, kings are of actions. So I think you want to really, and this is a card of thoughts as well. So you want to really clean up your thoughts, clean out that negative energy. Anybody that's been telling you that you can't be loved, or you're not good enough, or you're not this, you're not that, they don't know what they're talking about. You're just not meant for them, and they're not meant for you. There's something better out there for you. That's what you focus on. You don't focus on the things that are jealous of you, that you have to work for when you shouldn't have to work for. Love is free. Love is genuine. Love is sincere. Love you don't have to talk it into. It just is, because that's what it is. It's genuine. It's sincere. It's open and honest. So that's what you want. That's what you go toward. And that's what you use that sword to get out of this for, so you can get your butterfly. And that's funny. I just realized. Sorry, guys. So, she's in a room full of butterflies. It's like a cave. She's in a cave full of butterflies, and she's holding one of them. So again, like, I'm getting a couple of things in this. So you might have been surrounded by people in your past that you might have tried to make it fit, but it just didn't fit. But there's always been that one. There is something that is yours and only yours. Go inside, like you see this light. So even on her sword, the sword of truth, it's like reflecting this light. So really focus on that one thing that you're trying to resurrect. Go inside of yourself, have open and honest, sincere communications. Try to clean out any negative energies, because any energies that tell you you're not good enough, they cheat on you, that you don't feel worthy of them, that they tell you you can't do nothing right. That's not love. That's not pure. That's not good. This is what you want. You want love. You want nurturing. You want pure. You want something that is honest, that you can trust, that you can be comforted, that you can be comforted in. Somebody that you can go through the ups and downs with and know that at the end of the day, no matter what, if it's an up or down, that we're still there. We're still a team and we're doing this together. And that's what you want. And that's what you deserve. And that's what you should have. So after 30 minutes of pre-messages, let's see. Okay, we got one more shuffle and then we're going to start pulling cards, guys. For reals. Just kidding. Okay. Good job. Good job. I like to see this. Okay. So it looks like you're going to be using that inspired action by spirit to provide an opportunity to somebody. And you're going to start putting action behind those plans that you're creating. You're going to, once you go in and sit with spirit and speak with spirit, you're going to get a really good plan in place and you're going to know how to handle this energy and you're going to provide an opportunity. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be an opportunity of love. And this is going to be something that actually has a real potential to be what you want. It's going to be healing for you and the individual that you provide it to. It seems like it's going to be a good balanced energy. This might be an energy that you've been holding on to for a long time, that you've been wanting to, okay. This energy, you're not up forth with it. You probably don't tell many people, or definitely not the person that you're wanting to tell, but you've been wanting to. This is like a pressure cooker. It's just sitting there and steaming, and it's going to explode. So release it in a healthy way. Process your thoughts, process your feelings, and have an adult, mature conversation with the person that you have been thinking about, but not telling, the person that you're wanting to grow and build with, but they don't even know. Maybe they think about you too. Maybe you don't know until you ask, right? And again, all right. Okay. I think whoever this person is somebody in your past, that they broke your heart or you broke their heart. I think you probably broke their heart, and that's probably why you're having difficulty of trying to bring in balance and communication to them. But you need to have the strength to do it anyway. You've gotten this card now at least twice. I think maybe 3 times even in this pre-shuffle. So even though there's this hurt in the past, have the strength to face it and acknowledge it and heal it. Because it's like a wound that if you don't tend to a wound, it gets infected and then you have to start cutting off limbs. And you don't want to get cut off, do you? So have the strength to bring in the balance and the honest communication. So that you can have the love that you want. This is going to be so beautiful. Hold on, guys. I got to point this out to you again. Okay. Because they were left out in the cold. This person that you broke their heart, or they might have broke yours, but I'm going to say that you broke theirs. You left them out in the cold. And now you have to have the strength to bring an honest truth to them so that you guys can both have the love that you should have had in the first place. All right. Scorpio, September 2020. Okay, guys, we're going to let that one go. I will do one more shuffle. And if there's any more pre-messages, we'll take it. Otherwise, we're going to pull cards. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, one more. Scorpio. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm going to be pulling the cards. I want to wait till they come out, and I don't pull them. I just wait for Spirit to, like, throw them until they jump out. So if you feel like it, please feel free to fast forward. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep pulling cards until they come. Sorry about that, guys. I have some inconsiderate guest, I guess you can say. Anyways. That one did not jump, but I do want to acknowledge it. This is the Ten of Swords. So there's a heavy pain this is either like a lot of mental stress or a lot of hurt, like emotional hurt or harsh communications regarding this matter. So you might be scared that if you reach out to this person, that they might not be loving towards you, that they might not reciprocate the feelings. But as far as I can tell, this person thinks about you and wants things with you as well. They want victory with you. And that's your final card. This is going to be a beautiful reading, you guys. I'm very excited. But you got to get out of this energy. This is your current bottom of the deck energy. You have the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords speaks about we're keeping ourselves trapped in our own mental prison because we don't want to see the facts. We're not allowing ourselves to see something. At any moment, this person can choose to just free themselves and to completely walk away and be resolved of the situation where it's no longer problematic, no longer difficult for them. But they have to choose to. They have to want to. They have to be willing to be uncomfortable for a moment to be able to walk away out of that energy. Because this is an energy that they've known for a while. It's an energy they've had for a while. So it's not something that's just really easy to walk away from. But at the same time, you're strong and you're brave and you can do anything you want to do. Anything you set your mind to, you can do. You're amazing. I hope you guys always remember that. Never give your power away to a reading, to a person, to anyone. Okay, let's pull some clarifiers. Yay. Okay. You got a lot of hermit energy down here, so you just have to go spend some time on the inside and speak with Spirit and get your intuition and your guidance. And have confidence in the information that you're provided. Don't second guess yourself. Don't sit there in this energy and be like, oh, maybe not. I don't think so. Underneath that, you do have the High Priestess. So you are an intuitive person. Even though other people might have made you question it about yourself, know that you are intuitive. Know that the information that Spirit provides you is accurate and you can trust it. You might not always be able to trust the people in your environment, especially if they're jealous of you, but it doesn't mean that that's true. That's just somebody's opinion, right? Some people are allergic to peanuts, so they think peanuts are horrible or peanut butter is horrible, and other people love it. It's all your perspective. Sorry. I can't communicate, but I hope you know what I'm saying. All right, we got two more to clarify, and then we'll be ready to do our reading. Okay. Okay. So we got a little story for our clarifiers. Oh, it's gonna be so cute. You got a cute little reading today. Okay, Scorpio. Bottom of the deck for your clarifiers is the Lovers. So, what this speaks about to me is, I'm sorry, I need bigger hands or more hands. trying to get the more I could show you. Okay. So the bottom of the deck is your Eight of Swords, and we've already spoke about this, like you're in this self-prison. Regarding the clarifier is the Lovers. So there's a loving relationship, and this I want to show you. In this card, they're both naked. They're but beneath the angel of God. So whoever this person is that you're all in your head about, it seems like it's a good person, like somebody you could be like completely open and be yourself, and like that will accept you even if you think like there's pieces that are dark, there's pieces that are uncomfortable. Love is love, and everyone on this planet, everyone in life, we've all had experiences that are on both ends of the spectrum. And how can you know and really appreciate something if you haven't experienced it and learned everything you can from it? So don't allow yourself to think that the darkness that you might have experienced is all that you have, and that's all that this person's going to see. This person, they love you for the dark in you. They love you for the light in they love you for the dark in you. They love you for the light in you. They just love you. They love you. And here's the sun again, big, 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 bright. And they're completely naked. They're standing before each other and in front of the world, under God, with the burning bushes and the fruit of the trees where they're bearing fruit. Like this connection that you're kind of stuck in your head about, it seems like it really has a lot of potential. So you need to have the ability to kind of process your thoughts, review everything with spirit, and get the clarification, and kind of like check in with spirit, like tell spirit to show you, when do I make my move? How do I make my move? If you don't know what to do, trust it to spirit and know that spirit will guide you, when and how and everything that the way that it's supposed to. Sometimes it's the best thing that we can do is just trust that everything works out the way that it's supposed to. Okay, we're going to start at the beginning. Your current energy is the Four of Cups clarified with the Queen of Pentacles. So this is something where you see a potential foundation with somebody that is stable for you. You see this is an individual that will nurture you, that they will contribute to the home just like you will. You see this situation or this person, they might inspire you to like kind of ground your energy. You might be thinking on making like a stable offer to them, or how do you go about making a stable offer to them, so that you guys could start to build a solid foundation, because you want to start to revive the situation, because what's crossing you is the Five of Swords clarified with the Hermit. So this Five of Swords, I'm going to say, Scorpio, and I hope I don't offend you, you definitely backstabbed this person, or they felt backstabbed by you. They felt abandoned by you. They felt betrayed by you. And it caused them to kind of be on their own, be on the inside of themselves. But I think this person has kind of evaluated this pain, and they've kind of learned their own lessons from it, regardless of what kind of relationship you guys had, and the experiences that they've had with you. It was very much a benefit for them, because they learned things about themselves through the process as well. And they had to go on a journey to get to know themselves, to be by themselves, and to kind of to know that, like how did they heal that pain that they had experienced from you, and how did they grow from it, instead of just turning their back on hope for love. But neither of you guys have ever stopped thinking about each other. Both of you guys have looked back over your shoulder, wondering about the other person and missing the other person. And you want to shed light on that now. You want to bring light to the dark situation and make it known. This is so beautiful. Okay, your underlying energy is the Six of Swords clarified with the Seven of Pentacles. Yes. Okay. So what the Six of Swords clarifies is walking away from things that no longer serve us. where we're tired of fighting, we're tired of struggling mentally, emotionally, physically. And this is something that you've built up for a long time, so it might be hard to walk away. But at the same time, you're looking at everything you've put into it, and you're tired of always getting hurt. You don't want this energy no more of where you're building and you're building and you're building, and the other person is just taking and taking and taking and taking. And at the end of the day, you end up walking away with a broken heart. And stressed out, super, super stressed out. So we're not interested in that anymore. We like to have authentic things. In your recent past, you have the Queen of Pentacles clarified with the Knight of Swords. So the Queen of Pentacles, she speaks of prosperity and building something. Queens are usually like thought energy. Kings are the action, and the queens are like the directors behind the scenes. And the Knights of Swords speaks of somebody bringing in a harsh truth or a quick truth, or there might be like you're having a lot of thoughts about how to put something into action so that you could build something. Or in your recent past, you might have had a quick communication that you weren't expecting regarding on how you can build something with someone that you're hoping to build a future with. The energy that's above you, like this is what you think about often, is the Death card with the Page of Wands. So the Death card, again, it speaks of resurrection. So I think that you're really thinking about this person and how to bring it back to life. How do you recreate this? Because you're very passionate about it and you're inspired. And you want to provide a communication. So if you're asking the question of how do you resurrect this, it seems like Spirit is telling you to provide a page, which is communication, of honest, inspired communication. Wands are like your God force energy. It's like the things that we start to put out there to Spirit and wait for it to come back. So it seems like, and pages are either immature, pages are immature communication, young children, or communication. So it seems like how to revive this is to bring in genuine, authentic communication about what you're inspired about. So ask Spirit will tell you. In your future, you have the Hermit clarified with the Ten of Pentacles. So it seems like you're going to have an opportunity to go in and spend some solo time to get to know yourself and maybe clear out those negative energies. If you're dealing with if you're still having residual things of a relationship that you might have recently walked away from or that you're thinking about walking away from, make sure you clear up this energy long before you provide an opportunity to resurrect anything. Because if this is the person that had that Three of Swords already in the past, you do not want to come to that person and provide them an opportunity to resurrect something that's just going to die again. You will break their heart more than you can even imagine. They hope for you. You probably don't know it, but they hope for you. They wish for you. They think about you on a regular. They think that yeah, nobody's perfect, but they feel like you guys could have complemented each other and you guys could have built something beautiful together in this life. So I think that they think about you often, just like it seems like you think about them. And it seems like they're hopeful that you would come back. I don't think that they think you will, but it seems like they're hopeful that you will. So if you're thinking about reaching out to this person, talk with Spirit and get your intuition and your guidance from Spirit on how, if, when, how, and all that. And when you do provide this communication, which it seems like you will, just be honest. And it seems like they'll be taken by surprise. It might cause them to kind of like need a minute to think about everything that you just said to them, because it's like when you get something that you've wanted for so long, you're just kind of dazed by it. So you're like, you're struck. You're like kind of like, you're just dazed by it because it's like it's everything you've wanted that you didn't think you're going to have, and now it's in front of you, offering to you. Kind of, that's what it seems like to me. So I would say to just clean up this energy of whatever it is that you're walking away from before you provide new opportunities to yourself or anyone else, whether it be to a new person completely or to whomever it might be from your past that you've been thinking about. Okay, you see yourself as the magician, clarified why I think it's the 8 of Wands. So the magician, they have all of the tools in their belt. They have the ability to think, create. They're passionate. They're loving. They have everything they need to create. And then magicians are like, okay, they're similar to the Empress, of where like, okay, we're gonna build things, we're gonna create things. The Empress is more like it creates it over time. The magician is more like we use the tools that we have currently at our disposal to go make something amazing and then provide it to the world, because it's something that we've thought about, and we're inspired to it, and we like, okay, this energy right here, this is a gentleman who's been to battle. He's kind of like at a break right now, because he does have to go back into battle. But right now he's just kind of exhausted and weary from it. But you have this in the reverse. So it seems to me that you've had a difficult experience in life. That's what you're walking away from. But you're inspired to be able to build whatever this is that you're trying to resurrect. And you don't want to have to wait anymore. You don't need to rest anymore. It seems like you have all the tools that you need to make this happen. So that's how you see yourself. Other people see you. They might see you as a little player. They might see you as that you have all these options and all these opportunities, and you're very passionate about all of them. So, and granted, people change, right? So maybe this person that you're trying to resurrect, they knew you at one point in your life, that maybe is not who you are any longer. There's been a lot of changes. People change over time. People evolve. People grow. I think life is always about progression. So you're not going to be the same person today as you were yesterday or last week or last year or 10 years ago or 20, 15, 30 years ago. So make sure that when you provide this communication, you're your authentic self, and that you speak of truth, and that you allow the sun to display who you are, like show who you are, so that even if this is their previous assumption of you, that you show them, I could show you better than I could tell you. Just kidding. But something like that. Show them they don't have to worry. So you're fearful or hoping. I hope you're fearful. I think you're fearful of a third party, or revealing your emotions to a group energy, it seems like. So the moon speaks about like clouded emotions, unclarity, people hiding things from you. 3 of Cups can potentially speak of third party. It also speaks of group energies and coming together and celebrating something. So now that I kind of talk it out a little bit more, it seems like it's what you're hoping and fearing. You're hoping that you can put this energy of like kind of like showing bits and pieces behind you so that you can have a full celebration with the group. Like maybe you're hoping to come together with this person, and then maybe you guys are able to like have a gathering of where all your families come together and say, oh, we're back together, we're gonna have a party now, we're all gonna come together and celebrate. This is the person I'm with, I'm proud, I want to show them off, and we're gonna have like a group gathering. So that's what you're either hopeful of, or you might be fearful of a third party connection, or having something hidden from you. So let's see our final outcome. Should everything remain the same? You have the Victory card. So that's awesome. So it seems like once you go inside and get clarification, you'll receive, like, Spirit will tell you what to do. Spirit will guide you on how to handle it step by step, moment by moment, to get that victory, because that victory is yours. This thing that you're wanting, it's yours. It's yours. It's already yours. You just have to go clean up some energy. So to clarify that, you have the Temperance of bringing balance to a broken heart, offering an opportunity of love, sharing pages of communication of love. So it seems like to bring balance to a broken heart, you want to share communications of love, and put an action that is inspired. Kings of Wands. Again, kings are actions. Wands are the, like, your life force inspired actions, your movement. So this card is like an action card. Like, this king in every way is an action king. He's a movement, and that's how you get your victory. So, Scorpio, that has been your reading. I hope you have enjoyed it. I want to close this reading off as well. I don't usually do this, but I want to close this reading off as well with the singing bowl. Again, it seems like it seems like you're coming into beautiful energy, but you still have some residual pain from your past, and some self-doubt and some self-confusion, and probably self-sabotage as well. So I just want to focus on cleaning our energy for just a moment, okay? So we're going to take a deep breath in and release it when it feels comfortable to you. Okay. And continue to breathe. Take deep breaths in and out so that it feels comfortable to you. Perfect. Well, never forget how awesome and amazing you are. Know that what is intended for you can never be taken from you. Sometimes it might just, we have to have a delay or something. Sometimes we have to wait until Christmas morning instead of midnight, right? So this has been your reading, Scorpio. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please like, share, and subscribe if you have not already done so. Again, if you're interested in reaching out to me for a personal reading, or if you want to know the decks used in today's reading, please find the description box below. Thank you.